but I don't understand it. When one part of the human family is under siege, the privileged part of the human family responds. We have such crazed distortions in this world. The United States is now in Somalia, for heaven's sakes, spreading into the Horn of Africa, the dementia that characterizes Iraq. And in Iraq, that one government is spending $8 billion a month to fight a war, and $1.5 billion a month in Afghanistan. And when you include the costs associated with the United Kingdom in Iraq and NATO in Afghanistan, you have over $10 billion a month on 2 conflicts. And as Michelle pointed out, we can't summon that amount of money in 1 year to respond to a pandemic, which has killed 25 million people and has 40 million people in its grip. You know, I'm not a romanticist, I'm not a Pollyanna. I recognize how tough it is to reconnoiter in this world. I'm a democratic socialist, so I know the meaning of futility. I understand how hard these struggles are. But I want to say to you with full heart that there is a tremendous privilege to be part of the university community in this context. There's a tremendous privilege to be struggling in the realm of ideas and values and ethical principles and human priorities. There's a tremendous privilege to be potentially engaged in the struggle for social justice and equality. What is more important in this world? There's an opportunity to work with NGOs like Doctors Without Borders or Save the Children or CARE or World Vision or any of the excellent organizations that do such dramatically effective work on the ground. There's a possibility of picking up from time to time and going off to volunteer yourself or to work yourself for some group in a developing country. There's a possibility of changing the way this world works. Or if you can't change the world, at least altering the human condition for small groups of people whose lives would otherwise be lives of torment. When I started this crazy UN role, I thought always of the statistical indices. I was rhyming off 40 million people infected, 15 million orphans, 5 million new infections a year, 3 million deaths. Life was a statistical panorama. And now all I want to do is save the life of that woman. Make sure that that kid gets to school. Make sure that that mother has access to the drugs that will prevent the transmission of the virus to the child during the birthing process. Seeing the world as the world sees us, as groups of communities and families and individuals. This country could make a magnificent contribution. We're considered to be moderate, sensible, decent, thoughtful. Where are the voices? Where is the political leadership? And if it doesn't exist, and at the moment it doesn't, just look at all the celebrities who have emerged. They're filling the void that the politicians have created. If the political leadership isn't there, then let it come from you.